What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. I have a review of the Playmates toys, Monsterverse, Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire, Shimo, with Frostbite Blast. That's right, my Azillions. Shimo has finally arrived in the Monsterverse, the highly anticipated debut of Shimo. No? Not highly anticipated by anyone? Who the hell is Shimo? I don't know. He's a new kaiju, just for you and for this movie. Because, you know, that's what Legendary is doing these days. They just are creating their own things. If you haven't watched Monarch, there's a slew of new kaiju in that as well. Or Titan, sorry. It's a Titan, it's not a kaiju, it's a Titan. It's very different. But Shimo does look pretty cool, yet we have not seen it in a trailer quite yet. There is a shot of it from one of the toys. I don't know which toy it is. I thought it might have been this box, but it's not this box. So I don't know which box that comes from. But there is a box that has a shot of Shimo from the movie. It looks pretty much like this. But this is cool. I mean, I like new kaiju. It'll be cool to see it. And obviously, it fights Godzilla. It is a frostbite blast, and Godzilla comes out in the frost. So, you know, there's that, obviously. So we're gonna see a fight between them. What does it say about it? Godzilla and Kong return. Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat in the world. I don't know. That, forget. A legendary ice titan with unstoppable world-ending powers. Shimo faces Godzilla and Kong with devastating frostbite blast that can freeze opponents in battle. So he faces both of them? Interesting. I'm very interested about it. But anywho, nice box. So we've seen it before. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Shimo Emu out of the package. And it's pretty cool. If I didn't say it at the top, I got this at Target like all of the rest. And yeah, I like it. It is in a stark white plastic. I really do dig how white it is. I mean, it's pretty cool in that way. I don't know. But it does get stained easily. Not stained, but like, you gotta be careful. I was eating after I took this guy out, some pizza, and like there was some grease on my hands, and it came off on this guy. I was just like, wow, that was, you know, easy, but I got it out. Some Dawn dish soap, we're good. But actually, I think it was Palmolive. Shout out to Palmolive. We're always talking about Dawn, but this is cool. I like it. I don't know anything about Shimo, not that anyone does. He is an ice kaiju, and interestingly enough, you know, Monarch had one too. And that I find that interesting as yet another one. Why couldn't they use the same one? I don't know. But it would have been cool, I think. But, you know, hey, Shimo. I hate that name. I hate Shimo. It's such a bad name, in my opinion. I don't know if it's supposed to mean something, if it is a, you know, based on some mythical creature from, you know, some culture, but I don't know it. I don't like the name just on its own. I think, you know, I don't know. Back in the day, we had really cool name for kaiju, I think, and I don't know. I'm not feeling Shimo. Let's just say that. I'm not feeling the Shimo name. But it's cool looking. I do like it. Articulation, the mouth opens like so. The head moves like so, and then like so. The arms move out like so, come, you know, up and down like so. The feet move in both back and front. This does not have a hinge. It's just a swivel in the back of the legs. And then this is on a ball joint, and this is not a bend rewire, so it is what it is. Now, one thing that they've done, and they did this with the Godzilla figures, and they're doing it here too, and I wish they didn't, is the way they painted this is they spray it, very Bandai Movie Monster Series style, but then they don't give any additional spray here. Like, that would have been a cool way to blend the two together. I wish they did it, but they do not. I don't know why. It's not that hard of a thing to do. Little bit of purple spray goes a long, long way. The tail does look really cool. I like it a lot. It's really cool. It's got a forked tongue. Everybody's got a forked tongue these days. Forked tongue. Forked tail. Yeah, I mean, Godzilla does too, and just they're gonna get them entangled. Oh my gosh. Um, but it's got a cool little dorsal fin action going on, and I like the spikes. We'll see if it does anything, but it's a nice tail, and it's a nice design, all going upwards here. I do like it, straight up the chest and stomach, and I have the thing upside down, but that's okay. I do like the sculpt. I'm just saying, I like the sculpt. It looks very, very nice, very cool. It's a dragon. It looks like a dragon. Like the legs. It's got all kinds of like scoots and osteoderms and what you will, but I, some dinosaur speak here. But sure. It looks good. The arms are sculpted well, or legs, front legs, back legs are sculpted well. The feet, I like it. I think it looks cool. Sides of the body looks pretty good. These dorsals over here, these spikes, these crystal spikes look fantastic. They are in a translucent purple. Really, really dig them. Very nice sculpt, and I love the translucency. It looks great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm digging this guy. And then the neck is pretty nice, and I do like the head. He does look like kind of like an old man. That's what Ultrazilla Jr. said, and now I can't stop thinking of it. Hey, hello, Godzilla. Welcome back from your hibernation. But yeah, I like it. I like his hair. He's, got some male pattern baldness going on. But it looks pretty good. These are translucent purple spikes as well. You got white spikes, that go into that. It's pretty good. I like this part here, this ridge. Let's zoom in. Nice little ridge here. The eyes are just plainly done in blue, but it works. The mouth, he's got a little tongue painted in. And the teeth do have a little bit of color in it, a little yellow. So that's not bad, I think this one eye might not be painted completely good, but actually, you know what, that kind of adds to it. I don't mind this guy. I think he looks pretty good, He's in a little bit of a pose, which is fine already. Like you see one leg, goes forward more than the other. And, he stands on the four legs, quadrupedal, but like also he could stand up and, and I have a feeling he's going to be doing this in there. He's standing like this too. It's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that looks pretty cool when he stands up. He's got such a weird look though. For some reason, he also reminds me of like, I don't know why, like a Squidward. Like one of those Nickelodeon SpongeBob type characters. But Shimo, I don't hate him. I think he's pretty cool. And Shimo comes with his Frostbite Blast, and it looks really, really nice. I do like this. I like that, it's similar to Godzilla's Heat Ray, where it comes out a little bit, from the mouth, and then the rest of it goes outwards. So you see the blue translucent plastic. It's really well done, in my opinion. And then you stick it in the hole up here, and you close the mouth around it if you want to help secure it. I think it can stand on its own too. Yeah, see that? But I think it's pretty cool. Like, there you go, Shimoing it up. Here's Godzilla with his, and now they could touch beams. So, and when he's standing, he's much taller than Godzilla. So I'm gonna be real curious if he stands up in the movie like that. I think that would be pretty cool. And seems like to me, it almost seems like a scarier bad guy than Scar King. And for your size comparisons, here's Shimo with all the other figures that we have reviewed thus far in the GXK line. And, this is how he is standing, on the four legs instead of the two legs, which we have to assume is the four legs for now. So that's how big he would be like that. So he's a little bit shorter, but I don't know. I feel like he's going to be standing up on two legs too. And for an additional size comparison, here's Shimo with a couple of kaiju from the previous movie line, as well as Godzilla and Kong from SH Monster Arts. And my final thoughts, I think this is a pretty cool figure. Shimo, she is really nice. Sculpt is pretty decent. I really love the translucent plastic. I like the effect part. You know, I wish this was blended better, and that's been my complaint so far on the line. A little bit of better blending on some of these things, but otherwise, it's cool. It whets my appetite to see more of this kaiju in the movie, or just give it to me in a trailer. So yeah, I mean, I want to see more. I do know that there's another Shimo in a 2-pack with Godzilla that you could get, and that has some more accessories, but I believe it's the same figure. And so far, there's also the ultrazillatoys metal figs coming out. I don't think they're out quite yet, but they are coming out. You can pre-order those on Amazon, and it's supposed to ship later this month, you know, or in February. It's like a wide gap there. I will be checking those out because I kind of like metal. You guys know that. But anyway, this is cool. It's only $10. You can't go wrong. It's a really good one to hold you over until maybe one of the collector's lines does a Shimo, because I think, you know, someone will. Whether it's SH Monster Arts, whether it's Haya, whether it's both, whether it's a bigger company like X Plus. I don't know about, like bigger sized company. But I think there'll be more Shimo toys down the line. But for now, get this one. $10. You're covered if there isn't anything else. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. And stay tuned for more GXK toys. Till next time, peace out, peeps.